No.
You broke me.
No.
You broke
Derek, don't even, because you weren't watching the show. A highlight of the show is here. It's Danhausen interacting with Kit Wilson and The Miz, whose memory and brain has been fried after last week's electrocution and is now just recycling his old gimmicks in a daze and a white streak through his fucking hair. It's perfect. Perfect use of The Miz. Danhausen is raising this to new heights unseen before, and Kit Wilson is playing into it perfectly, so much so that guess what? Kit Wilson also gets electrocuted, so something's going to happen to him next week, and I can't wait to find out what it is, because it's the only exciting thing happening on this godforsaken show. You did not watch SmackDown.
No.
I watched part of Collision. I watched like the first half of Collision. I'm going to say I don't think you missed much on SmackDown, surprisingly.
That tends to be the case all the time now, it seems, is if you missed it, that you can just watch like a 20-minute highlight thing and you're all caught up because there's really nothing else.
Well, that's the only downside with doing that is you miss everything that they cover up when they do the highlights.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Though if you're watching highlights from other channels, you're seeing botches like galore. Like, I don't know, like something that someone should do as a gimmick. They're like the biggest botcher of all botchamania of all time. Yes.
Yeah.
L.A. Night. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I thought we were talking about somebody else entirely, actually. I thought we were talking about somebody who was gassed after doing his entrance.
Oh, you mean a little bit of yeet action? Yeah, that's another big highlight moment, too.
Yeah, but they're very closely tied together.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Same highlight, basically.
Oh, God. And then there was the unfortunate mishap with Jade on SmackDown as well, too. But
yeah, I did see that, too.
Yeah. We'll give her some credit when we get there.
Yeah, that's not really her fault.
Well, not really, no. She made the best of it. She made the best of it.
Yeah.
But no, we have to do our final date in Europe. Raw is in Paris. And this is the last we're going to get of some decent crowds for a while. It feels like, oh my God. European crowds, love you to death. Love all the European tourists that have been making their way through the States for the World Cup. I am thoroughly enjoying all of your experiences of the States for the first time. It's very wholesome. It's healing for this poor, tired American soul. And your first bite at Waffle House and deciding I'm going to do what every American does everywhere for the next like 150 miles between all three matches that I have tickets for. I applaud you. Thank you. It's healing.
Yeah. I've seen many a post from Europeans that have come to the Chicagoland area, and they're getting, their stuffed crust, deep dish, all of that, and like Chicago style though, not like your Pizza Hut or whatever.
Yeah.
And one of them like got like a Coors Light and was like, yes, the beer of Illinois. And I was like, oh, God.
No. Fuck no. That, dude. Come on.
No. Get a 3-1-2, brother.
At very least, an old style.
Yeah. It was wholesome. I like it. I enjoy it. And I'm glad they're having a good time. I wish there wasn't any controversies with FIFA and all that in general, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, all major sports leagues on an international level definitely have some issues, and FIFA is probably the most notorious, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, they gave a FIFA Peace Prize to the orange one.
I mean, even before that.
I know, but it's one of the more recent ones that people can remember. They said that if the countries coming into a hosting country were going to be harassed and stuff like that country would no longer be able to host, and yet we're doing all this crap to like Somaliland people and to the Iranian team and everything, let alone just outside of it all and the war and everything going on. By their own standards, we shouldn't be the ones hosting.
Yeah, but it's FIFA. The double standards is like their standard.
Well, yeah, because if they didn't have double standards, they'd have no standards at all.
Mm-hmm. God, a busy week for actual like real sports. Because hey, Nixon 5, bro.
Yeah. To all you who decided to start actually celebrating early with that 29-point deficit, man, the Knicks came right back. That was quite a game. Quite a freaking game.
I mean, for ending a 53-year drought, I don't think you could do better. I really don't think you could do better. That is insane to me. Just how the finals actually went, and the vibes are immaculate, except for maybe game 3.
well, I mean, outside of the arena each time, there's been a lot of fights going on, and those tend to go across my my Reddit feed the most lately, which was pretty crazy.
Yeah, people love sharing that stuff. Meanwhile, you got the mayor being like, "Yo, we're having a parade on Thursday," and then he got to watch Argentina win too, like same day.
Did you see that someone bet against the United States in the Paraguay game?
I would take that bet.
It was $1.5 million bet.
Dude, most Americans didn't even realize that we were having a team. They just thought we were having company over.
God, you're probably right. No, they by the half it was America 3 and Paraguay 0. So it was like, ooh, whoever did that,
dude, they got to be shooting themselves because God, 3-0 is insane
in soccer. Yeah. Well, in football. Sorry, in football. Yeah,
football.
I don't know if you heard. No. If you heard, the president even said the NFL's got to change that shit.
Yeah, it's because he's a fucking loser. Nobody's gonna listen to him anyway. They took his name down this weekend, right? Off the Kennedy Center. That happened. They put up the tarps. Did they?
Yeah, I don't know if it's been fully taken down yet, but the process has started, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I don't know.
All on the backdrop, Alex, of some dudes bashing other dudes in the head, in some giant arena in front of the White House.
I saw a rumor that they're being compensated in crypto.
Oh, I wouldn't fuck doubt it. Yeah, that's gotta come on. Come on. They're gonna give him the Trump coin or whatever.
Oh, God.
One of the fighters showed up for his weigh-in, hammered.
Oh God!
And he's throwing up on himself, and he's like, "What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I'm this giant African American man wants to knock me out."
I don't blame him. Like, if you're getting roped into doing that bull, like, you might as well be like 3 sheets to the wind. That's the only way I could stomach it.
It felt very on brand for this like trailer crap going on.
Nothing more on brand than the reflecting pool turning into a literal swamp as we speak.
What they had some blue shit to it to keep it blue, and that didn't fucking work.
They painted the bottom of it blue, not realizing, that that's actually going to absorb more heat in a reflecting pool and become a breeding ground for algae.
Yeah.
And algae is just going fucking crazy right now.
You got to chlorinate that shit. You got to chlorinate, and then you're going to start killing like ducks and shit that want to go through it. Really, it's just a bad process. You should have just left it the way it was.
You should have left it the way it was, or just, fix the leaks. That's it.
Yeah. Well,
if there's one thing this administration can't do, it's find and fix leaks.
Yeah. They might want to check a Signal app or two.
God, those self-deleting texts are so criminal. Much like using the Situation Room to disguise your own involvement in the biggest cover-up in history to multiple levels of the administration, and then you're going to distract from it by having your Secretary of Defense War embarrass himself in front of a bunch of Marines.
Yeah, he couldn't do what was it, 50 pounds or something like that. It might as well have just been the bar that he couldn't lift.
Dude,
then the dumbbells he couldn't do.
Not a single rep in whatever he was doing. Not a single rep.
He wanted to complain about officer wellness and health and them not being fat.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Rule number one for the Marines and the Army and the Navy is no fatties. You can be drunk as a skunk, though.
Oh my God. It's astounding to me because like they're doing everything they can to turn eyes away from the Epstein files. You know what I mean? Like it's ultimately the Epstein class versus the
Everyone
regular,
else.
Average, everyday person.
Yeah. The now trillionaire Epstein class versus everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah. God, I can't. People were like, "Oh my God, our first trillion." I'm like, do y'all not realize how bad that is? Like,
yeah, that is.
It's already unethical for a billionaire to exist.
A trillionaire existing is a failure of society as a whole.
It is. It is.
Anyway,
I mean, it also spells the collapse of how society will work too, because every time something like this happens, there's like a big shift. So
yeah, there's a self-correcting measure that'll happen.
Yeah, you need like a good leave, you know, like a good solid chunk. That's gonna. It's less about the cut and more about the separation. You know,
I mean, really, I think most people, they focus too much on the sharpness of it. I mean, really, it's just the weight. The weight.
It's the weight behind it. Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
The weight and gravity, that'll do, the 99% of the job right there.
Yeah, I got this Geo, but it doesn't ting as much as I would like.
Speaking of tings, there's one story that I want to get out of the way right off the bat because it tickles me pink. That people picked up this rumor online and ran with it, and then WWE's piss ass poor response to it tickled me to no end, and that is the CM Punk story. There was just a blatant fucking lie. I'm assuming on Twitter is where it started, from one guy's profile. Someone who fancies himself a scoop artist decided he was gonna put out a story that CM Punk is suing WWE for them asking for him to take a pay cut for breach of contract and all other shenanigans. And that's why he hasn't been on TV since he dropped the belt. I love this so much because number one, we already had I don't know how many different outlets tell us that no, they've confirmed there's a number of people, nobody at the top of the card, that were asked to take a pay cut. Okay.
Right, which Punk is one of because he just held the heavyweight belt.
He just held the heavyweight belt, and he's one of the top merch movers in the company.
Yeah,
and
I mean, you pair a Pepsi Phil with a Danhausen, and all of a sudden, like, your merch sales go up, like crazy.
Or you pair a Danhausen with the Knicks, and your merch sales go like crazy.
Pair a Danhausen with anything, it's like the Joker basically. It's a wild card.
It's a wild card,
and 5-card draw.
It's guaranteed money. But anyway, we get this story gets picked up, left and right by, everybody online who just like, I want it to be true because it'd be funny. And on SmackDown, I believe it was this week, we've got a video package highlighting CM Punk's next appearance. It's gonna be in New York. They're bringing him to New York for Fanatics Fest. Like, how badly can you say that we are listening to social media and responding to social media while lying about how you don't respond to social media? Like, how badly are the optics on that?
Especially because they also put out a statement stating that the break was just a break for him, and waiting on something like for his storyline to be able to start up, which I believe is not too far from now. Yeah, actually,
Raw's gonna be in Chicago in first week of July, I believe.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's July, so yeah, it's not far off. Like, I understand, wanting to get ahead of this, but why not just let the rumors keep flying? It's gonna keep people talking, and then when he shows up in Chicago, everyone gonna be like, look, they listen to us. You don't have to say a thing.
Or you could have Michael Cole being like, I read online that he was gone, that he wouldn't be here. Like, you know, how he always responds to things online on commentary and looking like a fucking fool, like they like to do. Instead, they do this, which is just like, I don't know. Like, that to me tells me two things. Number one, they wanted to nip that in the bud right away. And they don't want people thinking that there's any sort of animosity happening backstage between corporate TKO and WWE. And number two, they weren't moving that many tickets for Fanatics Fest because they're probably overpriced as shit.
Well, yeah, that again, that seems to be like the standard now. I was working with a bunch of guys over the weekend for a move that was going on, and these movers, they like, we're all talking baseball and basketball and everything, and it's not just WWE. A lot of these other sports, like actual sports instead of just sports entertainment, they're starting to price themselves out of the family market, like completely.
That's not even the family market. It's the fucking Fanatics, because the World Cup has lots of empty seats in a lot of these matches. Like, I think there was one where I saw where it was like, you could clearly see like at least 100 some odd seats just empty in prime seating locations.
Well, and some of these seats were going for $3,000 or more. Like, I believe the 3,000 was on the low end.
I mean, Game 5 of the NBA Finals, there were more Knicks fans in the stands for that one than there were in Madison Square Garden, because it's more affordable to fly to Texas for that game than to get seats at Madison Square Garden.
Which is dumb, but it also makes sense. It does. Like, it's just stupid. Like, it's just stupid.
It's just stupid. Speaking of stupid, Raw kicked off this week with our boy Obafemi coming hot off of his win for the King of the Ring tournament, to be interrupted by one Dominic Mysterio. And what happens to the Judgment Day in this segment, I'll tell you what. JD tries to sneak attack Obafemi with a steel chair, and he does not move an inch. And then JD is just in trouble. I hope the chair is okay, because it went straight into JD's fucking face.
It dented on JD's face.
Yeah.
Like, it dented. And I was surprised that there was no blood, to be honest with you. That was brutal. Got to give it to Oba, though. Taking the chair shot and literally not doing like a or anything like that. Bro hit him hard.
He hit him hard. Job. He did such a fucking good job. I still hate that we're gonna end up doing this. Like, this totally ruins the vibes around the tournament for me. Is the whole Obafemi Brock Lesnar situation, because we know SummerSlam is going to be where they're going to do, you know, Oba versus Brock 3, obviously, which makes the whole point of Obafemi being in the tournament moot, unless they have him do double duty.
Well, maybe they are planning to have him take a belt, and maybe it's going to be Dom's belt after losing to Dom at King of the Ring. I don't know. I do feel like we're about to see an upset for a lot of people. I feel like we're going to see Dom beat Oba.
I don't love it for the sake of Oba's character, whereas I love it for Dom because it's totally within Dom's character to lie, cheat, steal, and get the best out of, you know, someone like an Obafemi, because it's amazing for him. It's just like, the only downside is it's like, okay, well, what does this mean for Oba's character? Because you just had him lose to Brock for no reason when you had the perfect retirement, and now you're having him lose to Dom in some sort of sneaky shenanigans, heel tactics I don't love.
Then you have him take the belt at AAA.
Yeah.
You just have him come in, destroy Omos, and demand a match for the belt with Dom, and then have someone drag Dom out there.
Yeah. Have
against his will.
Have Ray, the general manager of AAA, drag Dom out there. Yeah.
And then you just have him hold the belt for a little bit. Not long, just a little bit. And you force him to lose to someone in a shenanigan way and
Yeah.
drop the belt after that. But you give him like a fucking random belt, just a fucking random ass belt.
Speaking of random ass belts, we've got the Women's Queen of the Ring tournament with Liv Morgan's Women's World Championship just being a random ass belt at this point because she's in this tournament. Getting the win out of the four of them, which included Chelsea Green, Alexa Bliss, and Becky Lynch. Now, give credit to Chelsea Green, bumping her ass off in this fucking match, as well she should. Really making it look like she wants it in here.
Yeah. No, she was definitely the MVP of the match.
Yeah, all four of them put on a great performance. I'm not discounting anyone. I'm just highlighting Chelsea Green was fantastic here.
Yeah, I was gonna say like she did great, but I think Becky also stands out as well a lot. It was weird. Like they definitely had a plan here with like everybody's gonna try and hit their finisher as quickly as possible.
Yep.
And try and isolate Liv. I loved that.
Yeah.
Loved that. I wish that would have been capitalized on in this match and they would have gone a different route.
I wish they would have gone a lot of different routes with this whole tournament. Number one, I think both of them are better as a single night tournament for both.
Yeah.
Like, just do every match is the tournament, and you got to wrestle multiple times in the same night, and really earn that win.
Have it be a gauntlet.
Yeah.
I agree. I think if you're not going to go that route, this would have been the moment to have Liv lose, but have it be done in a way where she's overwhelmed by the amount of people. Like
they could just do it like they do every other like multi-person matches where they don't want, their champion to win, and just have them not be involved in the finish. Like they get taken out to the side while somebody sneaks a win in the center of the ring before they can get there.
Yeah, even that too. Like anything but a Liv Morgan win, which is what we got. It makes no sense to me. Like
it only makes sense if, like we've talked about endlessly, if they do the Judgment Day breakup and it's facilitated by Raquel and Liv facing off in this tournament.
Which that I get again. I want them to break up. I feel like it's time to have an implosion. I would just prefer like Raquel going all the way, and you like, oh, she's gonna challenge like Rhea or whoever, and she challenges Liv.
Yeah,
and go that route.
Like what's gonna happen is they're gonna have Raquel win, get the win over Liv, challenge Liv, and then she's gonna lose to Liv.
Exactly, which is dumb.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna fucking happen. I'm calling it right now. Oh God. I mean, I feel so bad. But I want good things for everyone involved. We've always said that like multiple times, but I just don't feel good about this at all.
I don't either.
It just feels formative and perfunctory and not great, not entertaining. It's good matches, but the story sucks.
I would prefer her to be not in this tournament and actually defending her belt. In the meantime, like,
yeah,
have it look like have the contestants be like, whoever's holding that belt, by the time I win this, I'm taking that off you. So don't get used to it.
Yeah. I mean, when, let's say, for instance, not to make a direct comparison to AEW, but when the C2 rolls around and Okada is the Continental Champion and he's in the tournament, it doesn't feel like a huge transgression because he's not the world fucking champion and it's a tournament for his specific belt.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. I don't love it.
It takes a bit of the flair out of it. You know, it takes some wind out of the sails. It's just annoying. Yeah. And I think it's just because they have no plans.
That's
like
basically...
they have an end goal they want and they refuse to come up with the middle ground.
Yeah, it's like they decided we have a concept of a plan, that's enough.
They're like, we have binders full of women. That's good enough for me. bullshit.
God damn, it's real fuck. Speaking of bull, we also had Sol Ruka doing her first title defense for the IC belt against Lyra Valkyria. I'd like to see Lyra having TV time. I like that. Yep. I'm gonna say something that I don't feel is too controversial. Sol Ruka needs to change some things up. I'm of two minds of this. There's two different directions you can go. I have my preference, and that is for her to keep the gear that she has now currently, but she needs to shift her moveset. No knees, no flying knees, none of that, because the big wide leg pants that she wears look better in movement when you have a full arc, like fully extended legs, like big step up in Sagiri where she's, using those long legs to kick out. Great. But when she compresses down and does like a knee, it looks like it has no impact whatsoever.
I think she could get by if she just learned solar flare.
Yeah. not tri-beam, just solar flare.
Yeah, just wah. Honestly,
it was okay. Like
I have nothing against this match other than the fact that I feel like we have this same situation that we had with Valkyria when she was starting to wrestle more and more on the main roster.
Yeah.
People weren't used to wrestling against her yet.
No.
So things looked more clunky, and I feel like this match suffered from that same thing, but in reverse now, with Sol being the newest one up on the roster and people getting used to actually wrestling against her. So
yeah, like this one suffered a lot from the two of them having to put a lot of work to get into the correct position for things.
Yes. Yeah. I honestly feel like this is chalked up to, once again, the fact that they don't do live shows anymore. If they were allowed to actually wrestle against each other in live shows, or well, not TV shows, but just, regular shows, house shows, it would go on a lot better. And also on recorded shows too. Like less commercials and more wrestling. Like, come on.
I know. Like you mentioned, I think before we started recording, that you watched the main event.
Yeah.
Jordan Grace was on main event.
She was.
Why hasn't she been on TV?
Because they don't know what to do with her.
Why wasn't she in the tournament?
Because they don't know what to do with her. Honestly, I feel like they just forget. Oh God. Okay. Side note, real fast. I've been saying honestly a lot because I've been watching Hulu a lot because I'm running through What We Do in the Shadows, and every other commercial is a prep commercial, and it always starts with honestly.
Our international audience doesn't know the pain we go through being subjected to medication commercials 24/7.
I am a-okay with prep commercials being out there because I feel like, getting ahead of the idea of contracting HIV, AIDS, and all that.
Yeah,
perfect. I just don't need to see the commercial every 5 minutes.
I know.
I get it. Like, yes, honestly, it's enough.
Speaking of being honest, following this match, we had LA Knight wanting to cut a little promo, and he's interrupted by Jey Uso. The Yeet Man is here, and I do want to say I did enjoy the aspect of Jey playing in LA Knight's face and being like the two of them trying to sun each other, with LA Knight like, I mean, I know he dropped the like, and then they had to recapture that.
No, he forced that to happen. He was like, no. Do it again.
Yeah, him getting heated about that is something that's going to live for a little while. But LA Knight being like, you don't get to do this, and Jey saying, "F that, we're going to run it back again, and I'm going to eat some more in your face," just to cut a gassed out, breathless promo.
Thank you.
Just, Jey, who the fuck are you trying to kid here? Number one, Kenny Omega better come at you for some gimmick infringement for that bang shot, okay? Number two, nobody fucking believes you because you're just, Roman's lapdog again. Like, it's you got no juice anymore. You got nothing. You got no sway. You got no moves. You got no swag. It's nothing.
He over-yeeted.
Mm-hmm.
He yeeted too close to the sun, Alex.
Yes, he has over-yeeted himself. He is he signed the contract extension for the Yeet Man, and it is not paying off for anybody involved.
I'm sorry, I'm just overeating right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just overeating right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Me and Christina were actually joking about it the entire promo, because we couldn't stop laughing from him having to gulp for air between every word, and it didn't seem like it was one of those doing it for an effect kind of deal. It seemed very much, I can't breathe right now.
It's feeling like a prank, because you follow Jey on fucking social media, and like every other day it seems like he's posting some shit on his Instagram stories about like, I'm y'all's favorite wrestler, and like, I'm the best wrestler in the world, and shit like that. And I'm like, Jey, what the fuck are you doing, dog? He's so unhinged. Honestly, I think he got himself a taste of Jada Parker and just decided he doesn't care about the fuck anything else in the world.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
She is a champ, or was at least. So, yeah.
Luckily,
I just feel like, again, they're trying to sell us on Bloodline 2.17 or whatever it is now.
I don't know what version we're at. Yeah.
And even LA Knight doesn't even want to do this shit. He's just like, no, what are you? You are just literally Roman's little bitch again.
Dude, despite LA Knight's stumble, I would say half decent fucking promo from him. Like, solid on the mic. I mean, he's always a bit stumbly with his words, but you know what? I don't care, because he still gets the point across in a clear, concise, and in a manner that gets the crowd hyped behind him.
Shit, him and Jimmy held this together, because Jimmy comes out to hold Jey back, and nobody was believing that Jey would be able to do anything anyways.
Dude,
so
I saw somebody the other day do a supercut about Jimmy just being like, Jimmy doesn't like to take bumps, and that's all I see now. It's like Kane falling to his knees for everything. It's Jimmy not wanting to take bumps. And that's just so funny to me.
He's a dad.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to he doesn't want to risk it.
He doesn't want to take his kids to Disneyland in the fucking wheelchair, and I get it.
He would take them to the front of the line though.
He doesn't want to
spend
that
pass line.
Yeah, he doesn't want to spend the money for the fast pass. That's what it is. He's like, sorry, Trent, I'm not shelling out that extra dough.
Oh my god. So freaking funny.
Yeah. Luckily, the in-ring action.
A palate cleanser.
Yeah, we have a palate cleanser and a half. Something that they've held back on for a while now, but we finally get the opportunity for Penta and Rey Mysterio before, Rey's knees explode at, the ripe old age of 60. But Jesus Christ, these two. Good lucha stuff. Good lucha.
I wish this was on AAA before he had gotten the manager role. I would have loved it there. I'd still love it here, obviously.
Oh yeah.
But god damn, this should have opened the show. This should have opened. This was such a banger of a match.
I feel like this was a match designed to be like, hey, let's remind people that we actually have some talented wrestlers in our roster again, because the women did a decent job. They got the crowd moving, and this brought them to their fucking feet.
I just feel like I think they would have been more pumped during the beginning of the women's match had that gone after this one.
Maybe, but yeah,
it doesn't matter because this match was a banger. These two put on quite a show, and honestly, I love the finish to this. It was fun.
Here's the deal. The mid-card stuff, like we talked about last week, being more of the focus of the weekly TV with the build for, the main titles being like the big shows, the PLEs, the Sunday night's main event now, should be the focus going forward. This is a prime example of that working to an excellent degree, because the men's IC belt has got a lot of action happening in there, and it's doing a good job of building up a new star in the form of Ethan Page.
Thank you. Yes. I enjoyed this ending a lot. I love that Ethan is like the like intellectual one in his little alliance with Rusev.
He's the instigator, and Rusev is the guy who's like, I don't fucking care. I'm a big Bulgarian beast. I'll rip off somebody's mask, even if that person is a legend, a Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio.
I enjoyed that spot. I love Penta like covering him up and like, no, nobody look. And then Dragon Lee comes out. He's like, all right, bitches, it's time.
Yeah. And they've said that like Dragon Lee is like the heir apparent to like the lucha side of WWE. I want them to not tell us anymore. I want to show. And this is a good example of like how you can show that him making the save for Penta, Rey Mysterio, and also capping it off with Chad Gable, who's been going around since his return, making amends to everyone. I did enjoy the aspect of Rey and Penta earlier in the show being like, no, dude, we watched the product. We get it. We've seen what you're doing, where you've been. You got some more I'm sorry's to hand out, but we get it. And, it's okay. Like
Gable coming out, brother. You could tell the fans were 100% behind him.
Yes.
Like, it now makes sense for him to be on the side of the luchas. I love how over this is, because I feel like if that match, the Mask v Mask match, had happened on Raw or SmackDown, we wouldn't have this moment here.
No,
I really don't.
No. And God, they still are hitting how hard that match is. Like, they will not let it, like, they are doing a fantastic job of promoting it to the nth degree of being like, no, this is that good.
Yeah, it's just amazing. And I feel like there's a lot of mileage on that storyline for Gable now, especially after this, because it comes across like Dragon Lee's like, I need help, brother. He's like, I got you.
Yeah. You know what I want, though? I just, somewhere down the line, I want them to do a Willem Dafoe Green Goblin-esque with the Lucha Mask and Chad Gable and have it like calling to him being like,
yes,
come on, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
You know you want to put on the mask.
And then, surprise, men's King of the Ring fatal four-way. Got Javon Evans facing off Seth Rollins, Tala Tonga, and Ricky Saints. The most random ass assortment of dudes to put in a fatal four-way.
Yeah, I had sat there and said, this match, once I saw the lineup, I was like, well, we know how this is gonna go.
Yeah,
like,
Seth's gonna win, right?
Yeah. Happily had the rug pulled out from under me, though.
I honestly, it felt like they were forgetting about Javon Evans for a while there, particularly in his hometown. But surprise, Javon Evans gets the win here and is moving forward, and I love it. Shout out to Ricky Saints too, because I feel like he's becoming more comfortable in the ring now with everyone. Just in general on the main product, because he looked a lot better this time around. He was having fun. I think the key is you need not to have him one-on-one with someone much more physically imposing than him. I think if you're going to do that, you need to have some other heavy hitters in the ring with him to kind of do the shit heel tactics, like run away shenanigans, instead of him being like, no, I can outpower this person that's a whole foot taller and 50 pounds heavier than me.
Yeah, because there's at one point where he's basically in the middle between two big buff dudes and throws I think it was Javon at Seth. Seth clotheslined him or something.
Yeah.
Grabs Seth, and then Tala clotheslines him, and then he's like, yeah, let's do this, and then he gets dropped.
Yeah.
It was a fun spot. It was a really fun spot, and it happened a couple of times technically.
Yeah.
Where he kept utilizing other wrestlers to take advantage.
Yeah, like
It was nice.
He needs to fit like that Dom Mysterio delusional overconfidence role. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
We have a Walshy boy.
We do. I was not expecting that.
Confident.
Yeah.
Confident.
And also shout out to Talatanga. I like him not being with the MFTs. I like him on his own. He could keep doing the panda paint, but I prefer him on his own. It's a lot nicer.
I need to
rematch.
Reconfigure some things here.
All right, hard.
I
cut.
break everything.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. It's just
You know what though? If you shoot a net cannon behind me, I'll feel it before it ever reaches me, and I can dodge it.
okay, Aang, whatever you say.
You're gonna need at least a month of training before you can dodge nets.
Yeah, I didn't know you were a goddamn airbender, bro.
I am. The problem is I don't know how to make it come from my hands. Only my
the ass.
Yep, only the starfish.
Oh god. You know what's perfect?
I'm an airbender.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, we're good now. Everything's fixed.
The specific branch of airbending, methane bending.
Yep. It's better than meth bending.
That's very true. I mean, one of
Well,
those
I could make
is-
money
Ooh,
though.
would that be considered earthbending because it's rocks?
I don't know. Do they know where all the copper in a 5 square mile radius is going to be? Because that's the key to meth bending.
I think this is what happens when you mix two styles together, where you mix earth and wind
Mm-hmm.
or an air, because you need the crystal, but you also got to smoke it. So,
Yeah,
you have to mix 3 because you need fire bending too, because you got to heat it up.
yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
I mean, all firebending, I think, realistically, is going to involve airbending and earthbending because you need fuel, oxygen, and heat.
Huh. So
Dude.
which one comes first? Like, what is the most
It's the
Base
chicken or the egg
one.
thing. The egg.
Definitely egg.
I think
egg or Aang?
Egg.
egg.
Okay.
Egg. Yeah, from
No, if Aang came from an egg too.
He did, but it was a cube.
where does Dunk fit into all of this?
Much like Austin Theory coming out of the box to help out. Well, not really help out, but try and take out Rollins.
I
which
mean, he was there.
pointless.
So was Braun. Montez Ford's out there. Like, everybody gets fucking involved. It's a fucking finish. And then Javon Evans gets the win, and Seth shakes his hand, as he rightfully should.
I actually enjoy this like budding alliance between Montez Ford and Seth Rollins. Like the way they're doing it, where it's like we hate each other, but we're enjoying working together right now because it's working.
I thought it's
fun.
not even that. Like, they have a begrudging respect for each other after that one-on-one
Yeah.
match, and now it's just like, okay, we're gonna work together because we're both shooting for the same goal, and that's that. This Vision faction sucks ass. So let's make the most of it before they all
Yeah.
injure themselves.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah, that's hard because man, does that happen fast.
Oh god, every time, dude. It's just fucking cursed. Not even because of Danhausen. They're just fucking cursed.
They still can retroactively say it's been Danhausen the whole time.
I would prefer that. I would prefer if we just got like a flashback sequence, like they did the whole doodaloo, 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 like 6 months ago. Danhausen signs, immediately curses the Vision.
He hasn't even signed yet. He's just like,
You know what?
Anyways,
I don't like the Vision. They're cursed. Seth Rollins leaves the Vision, no longer cursed because only the Vision is cursed.
have him
with
go to
Punk.
an optometrist and try and curse the optometrist, curse their vision, but he accidentally says the Vision, and they get cursed.
Just do it with CM Punk. Just do it with CM Punk.
Mhm.
Be like, hey,
He's like-
Seth annoys the fuck out of me, curse him and his whole damn action.
I would love that.
Okay,
too.
but I'm gonna need more action figures. I want that one. I want that one. I want that one.
I saw him, Danhausen, in a short today. I think it was today when I watched. I don't know when it came out, but Charlotte Flair comes up to him.
I saw
he's
that
trying
same
to rummage. Yeah, he's rummaging through trying to pull out his cape. She comes up and she's like, "Hey, Danhausen, I heard you can uncurse things. Can you uncurse my love?" And he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Danhausen can't uncurse that. But what he can do is wear your cape." And it hard cuts, and she's wearing his little cape, and he's wearing her just giant, beautiful, glistening outfit cape. And he's like, "Woo!"
She's like, no. Woo! He's like, wow.
So fucking good.
Oh,
The top comment, Danhausen cannot uncurse your love life, Charlotte. No one can.
Here's the deal that people keep forgetting about Danhausen uncursing them. He needs to have cursed you to begin with.
Yep.
Those are the rules.
He can undo his curse.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He can't undo curses that he is not a part of.
Yeah,
That's
it's not
one
like
of the-
he's gonna stop the Mummy and save Brendan Fraser.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Or like game 3 of the Knicks when a way more powerful curse magnet showed up.
I mean, dude, legitimately, like all those Etsy witches have been trying their best for the past like 10 years, and it hasn't been able to pierce whatever unholy bubble he has around him.
That's because they haven't united over one cauldron altogether.
Yeah, they're too spread out. They're too separated. I mean, this weekend is a good opportunity for them to focus.
Today.
I mean, there's a lot of like Mother Nature is making it known that she don't like it. So now would be a good opportunity.
Just get her done.
Get her done. Anyway, SmackDown. Since we're talking about Danhausen,
Oh yeah.
Danhausen's
Did you
the
watch
only-
SmackDown?
I think I did.
Okay.
See,
This
that's
is between you two.
accurate. That is accurate because Danhausen is the only guy highlight on the fucking show. You can almost completely ignore the rest of it because it's A, predictable, and B, boring.
There were some highlights.
I mean, I want to call it a highlight. First match of the night.
Botch lights.
Yeah, botch lights. Queen of the Ring match, Charlotte versus Lyra versus Sol Ruca versus Jade. Okay. Decent enough for a good portion of this. I appreciate Jade has stepped up her game over the past several weeks of not just being complete dog shit in the ring and doing longer matches. Yes, there's the benefit of multiple bodies in there and Rhea, being a factor in the one-on-one matches. This was going so great, but then like before the botch, there's a moment where they go to the Tower of Doom spot where Jade is picking up two people in the corner, and it takes way too long. It takes so long to set up. Jade lets go of both of them and just lets her arms drop to her side. I am not
leaning back against the turnbuckle.
Yes,
she was taking a break.
She took a full-on break because it was so long to set this up. It was egregious. It was egregious.
I think the funniest thing about this, I didn't actually see this in the highlight or botch light that I watched. I didn't see this part of it, but that's hilarious. She's in the middle. She's supposed to be holding them up, and she's the one like leaning back going, fuck.
Her hands,
you two get set up. Let me know when you're ready.
Her hands were in position, and they were still getting set up. So she's just like, "Fuck it, I'm not even going to pretend right now. I'm holding anything up here." That's
so funny.
It was so bad. And then, of course, we get to the huge, main distraction. Jade takes a double team superplex off the top turnbuckle in the front left corner. Her wig pops right off, and she has to spend the rest of the match with one hand on her head. And immediately I'm questioning the people that produce WWE matches, because nobody called an audible because she is still taking multiple finishers in the row instead of being like, hey, we need to change things up because she needs to fix her wig.
Have her go out and roll out to the side for a little bit. See if they can put some hair ties in there.
She has to take a soul snatcher and then do a kick out before they do that.
But you had to bounce so much.
Yeah, I know. It was real bad. It was real bad. And then of course,
unless it was planned of that's how you get someone in the soul snatcher.
You have to take their power away by taking off the
like
wig.
are you fighting one-handed now? Okay, now's the time.
It's not even the soul snatcher anymore. She's trying to snatch wigs.
Damn.
You could get a collection though.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you could.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get the ones that actually are made of real hair, though.
That's true. You got to spend real money on there.
Yeah.
But I guess it's okay because they didn't have Jade win this in the end. Like, Charlotte Flair gets the win out of this. So good on you for not having Jade win one-handed in this match.
Hey, how over would she be, though, if she was actually able to do all that shit one-handed and everything?
Dude, I'll give her credit for doing everything that she did with one hand. All the credit in the world. It's not going to show up the haters, though. They're just going to hate on her more.
She needs just to get more time in the ring. Like, again, if we had more house shows, like,
if there was anybody that needed to be put in NXT first before moving to the main roster, it was Jade Cargill. But instead, they just had her working out the PC for 8 months with no cameras and got no progress.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the majority of the talent, if not all of the talent, would benefit from doing house shows again.
Yeah.
Like, not just these guys, like, or like ones like Jade or others where we're like, come on, you need more experience. It's stupid.
It's real.
It's stupid.
It's so stupid that they also had Michin and B-Fab do a run-in on here and get taken out by Alexa Bliss and Tiffy Stratz.
Oh God, they were out there for like 30 seconds.
They were, to no effect.
There was an effect.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look over here. It's the magician trick.
Yeah.
They should have used that again so Jade could fix her wig. Like, you guys just go do the same thing real quick and everyone will be distracted.
Look, at least smartly, they didn't try and do the foot on the ropes gimmick again, okay? Because they failed at that last week.
Yeah. I hate that I actually saw that one.
Yeah. It was real fucking bad. Dude.
But so far, though, I feel like I'm not missing anything. Like, I feel like, I could keep saying I'm going to show up to something with a promo spot, but never show up.
Motherfucker, that's not even it. That's a regression because she was there 2 weeks ago backstage. And they've got her doing the fucking video package again. Blake Monroe, for those not knowing who we're fucking talking about here, is once again in a video package, not at the arena, not backstage, not in the ring, just back home with a camera, making a list, writing in her diary about things that she's gonna do that nobody cares about.
She's coming soon.
This is gonna be the fucking Mahan of women, or the Melina, where they rebranded her and spent weeks building her up just to never debut her and just fire her. That's what it's gonna be.
They were like, we need you to be the Tony Storm of WWE. Okay.
But wait, no, not like that. Not like that. You can't do any promos. You can't wrestle. Just look pretty.
Literally, like, which is how her career ended in AEW, essentially, was like against Tony Storm and very pretty. Like, it's like they just restarted that and just said, nah, we're not gonna do nothing but promos with you. Have fun.
It felt like they had her kind of figured out in NXT and then just forgot all about it.
Well, that seems to happen a lot.
Yeah. Things I wish I could forget. We get a women's tag title match. Paige and Brie Bella not defending their titles because it's a non-title match against Fatal Influences, Lainey Reed and Fallon Henley in their first in-ring action since being moved up to the main roster. And
good for them.
Wrestling happened. That's it.
Oh, that's nice.
That's about my recollection of that entire thing. I don't think I was paying any attention.
It didn't matter.
Were you sport entertained?
No, I don't think he was. He can't
Were you
remember.
I think I went on break.
Yeah.
Were you sport whelmed?
I don't think this was even underwhelming.
Like, what's below underwhelming?
Existence.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, this happened. That's it.
Oh, I feel so bad for them.
Dude, it's so it's rough. It's real rough. It wouldn't be so rough if the heels weren't referring to them as the nostalgia act, and Paige being the same age, and in some cases younger than a lot of the rest of the talent.
Yeah. What?
And it's just like I'm sorry, the talent has lapped the pair of them. It really has.
That's insane.
Which is not to say you can't utilize them, but you need to make the best out of what they can do. And this was not it.
I mean, this tag team technically is still a step up from what it was when Nikki was on it.
I mean, yeah, but the highlight and the only memorable part of your match shouldn't be the person on the outside being ejected.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's I got nothing.
Yeah. Oh God.
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried. You know what? You know who?
No.
You broke me.
No.
You broke
Derek, don't even, because you weren't watching the show. A highlight of the show is here. It's Danhausen interacting with Kit Wilson and The Miz, whose memory and brain has been fried after last week's electrocution and is now just recycling his old gimmicks in a daze and a white streak through his fucking hair. It's perfect. Perfect use of The Miz. Danhausen is raising this to new heights unseen before, and Kit Wilson is playing into it perfectly, so much so that guess what? Kit Wilson also gets electrocuted, so something's going to happen to him next week, and I can't wait to find out what it is, because it's the only exciting thing happening on this godforsaken show.
I did watch this part, not obviously on SmackDown itself, but after the fact.
Yeah, of course, because this was on YouTube immediately after, and it got probably 1 million views in less than 12 hours.
Yeah, I love that Los Garzas is back. I didn't know they were still around.
I thought they got fired.
So did I.
And I also appreciate them trying to bribe Danhausen to recurse the Knicks, and he's like, no, I'm not going to do that, but I am keeping your money. And then Matt Cardona coming up and being like, hey, I need to bribe you to keep the curse off the Knicks. I don't have any money. I'll take your watch. Just drop it in the bag.
This shit just works because you're just going Looney Tunes with this type of shit.
It works because Danhausen called Matt Cardona Zach.
He did. I feel like there's so much in the tank with this type of shit.
Yeah.
And it's honestly refreshing in all the lack of shit you get in WWE lately.
I mean, legitimately, like we talked about last week, how Danhausen had broken wrestling containment. He is now the mascot of WWE, in my opinion. Like, send him wherever you need to send a representative of your brand. He will make you look 1,000,000 times better than anybody else.
As long as you pay him in real human monies.
That's all he cares about. And good for him. That's the smart way to play it. He learned from Kevin Nash.
He did. Who, you know what, is a great one to learn from, because he was a doctor.
He could identify if somebody was on gear like that. Something that needs to be identified as dog shit. Sami Zayn is cutting a promo because he wants to settle whatever dispute him and Cody have with each other. And look, this is fine. This is good character work from Sami. It is really bad for Cody, though, because it just makes Cody look kind of like a prick, because he is just little broing Sami Zayn throughout this entire endeavor.
I love that, though.
Yeah.
Like, I want to heal Cody and maybe have him constantly belittling people without realizing he's doing it. Like that he's doing it as a way to get there.
Like Sami being the self-righteous, like last real good guy. Good. Cody being like, "Fuck you, you don't deserve is kind of a dick move.
I mean, we want to heal Cody.
We do.
Right?
I don't think WWE does. I don't think the vast majority of their marketing and merch department does.
Could you imagine if he forced a heel turn outside of WWE wanting it, and then they have to somehow actually put some real thought to it and be creative for once?
They won't.
They wouldn't do it.
At Roman Reigns right now. Tell me right now, definitively, is Roman Reigns a heel or a face?
Yes.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends on who the other wrestler is at this point.
I got this. He's a feel.
There you go. There you go. It was all about vibes.
He's a Haze.
He's the acknowledgement chief. That's all he is. Like
he's the one who sends other people to get his shit done, not Jimmy. And you know,
I mean, Jimmy will be there. Jimmy will be there. He's not doing it to work, but he'll be there.
He'll be there. He gets paid for being there, but doing stuff, he might get hurt. You don't want to do that.
No.
You got a baby to take care of now. Send Jimmy.
Walsh
in.
wasn't even here for this. The same conclusion.
Yeah. Of course, because it's become that blatant that Jimmy don't take bumps.
We literally were making this joke earlier, Walsh. Like literally.
That's what Jay's for.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why he's so gassed all the time. He's taking the bumps of two people.
Yeah. And they're twins for a reason. So one of them can take bumps and the other one can get paid to do nothing.
He's just sitting at home watching TV.
Yeah.
Jimmy calls him, "Hey man, I've been running 10 miles." And Jay's like, "Yeah, I kind of figured you were doing something."
I just imagine the old slapstick comedies of Jay gets hit. Jimmy helps him up, and then Jimmy's about to get hit and moves Jay the way, and Jay gets hit again.
Jimmy's like, "I'm invulnerable."
I would no joke absolutely love that as a gimmick. It's just like one of them is always taking hits and the other one is pulling him into it. It'd just be so good.
And then Jimmy's just talking shit like, "Yeah, we can take this all day."
Jimmy's throwing the first swing every time.
"You got this, brother."
Jay's like, "Please no more." Yeet.
Laying on the ground. Play back my music.
Now, Derek, I'm going to say it is a shame that you didn't watch the show because you'll not believe what happens next. Axiom has a match with Rey Fenix. Rey Fenix is wrestling on SmackDown.
Main product?
Hold on. Product.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Our AAA Cruiserweight champion on the main roster?
Wrestling for the AAA Cruiserweight Championship.
Hang on, Derek. Axiom takes bumps in this match.
What? He didn't have the "who the hell is that guy" to be in the way?
Nope.
No, he didn't even come out.
Yep. Legitimately, both of them realized, I don't know at what point, they're like, "Oh, wait, we're wrestling on SmackDown? Oh, we have to do stuff that people aren't expecting, like actually wrestle."
So, okay, technically Rey Fenix has been part of the SmackDown roster for like over a year or some shit, right?
Yes.
Is this the first time he's wrestled on SmackDown since being put on the SmackDown roster?
He's been in a tag match previously, for sure. This is the first time he's wrestled this year, though.
That's stupid. I'm glad he's finally being on the main fucking product, though.
I know. It's just insane to me that we got two very good, let's do good lucha things this week on WWE TV. It's hilarious to me that, like, oh, hey, we're going to do good wrestling. Let's throw the luchas out there.
I mean, it seems to be all they got when it comes to good shit now. Like, let's be real. Did you guys see the Cruiserweight championship match
Oh, yeah.
on Noches de los
Yeah.
Noches.
Yeah.
Barn burner of a match. That was so good against was it Octagon or whatever?
Yeah.
Who
I believe is still recovering. So, best wishes
yes.
to you.
Yeah. But just a banger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they're showing off Ray Phoenix. I'm glad they're showing off Axiom. I just wish they would still get their affairs in order when it comes to tag teams.
Hey, we'll get there eventually. No,
One day.
We won't. Hey, at least both of the Lucha Brothers got gold.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Maybe they'll be what unites the tag team division and actually start putting on shows again.
We have to care about tag teams, though. We don't do that in WWE.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's too
Until
creative
they
for
put
us.
together Royce Keys and Oba.
Ooh.
I want to see that tag team just destroy everything.
Meat Mountain. That's what I'm naming that tag team. Meat Mountain.
Okay, I was literally coming up with meat something. I was like, it has to be meat something.
Yes. Oh, God. We'll talk about more about Royce Keys in a little bit, but first we got to get through U.S. men's title action. Trick Williams is out there with Lil Yachty again. Lil Yachty is apparently just living his best life. He just wants to be a manager in WWE, rap career, or whatever music he makes. They're just there to have a fucking party, only to be interrupted by both Mello and Ricky Saints. And I do enjoy the dynamic that we have here, because it was both Mello and Ricky Saints talking about Trick Williams in front of his face to each other. Like, it was just both of them completely disregarding him and just talking about him to each other, being like, no, I'm the number one contender, and I'm going to take the belt, not you, and I'm going to beat Trick Williams' little tricky ass. No problem. It was good. And then, of course, Trick worked his way back into the conversation and took over before it went, completely burial on his end, which was good.
So what you're telling me is we're lining up for a triple threat match.
Please, yes. I love the chemistry that Trick and Mello have, and Ricky Saints is a good addition and a good little stir for them to have.
He's a nice one to add into a mix.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were talking about earlier in that King of the Ring match. He was having fun. And it was a good time watching him.
He's a solid utility guy,
Yeah,
and he's got great charisma. I can't hate on him. That's exactly what you need in this business. You don't need everyone to be like your big top draws. You need some guys in the middle that can still keep people entertained.
yeah. I mean, well, sometimes Alex, you need some guys with some banter.
Yes.
Who, I don't know, it's like when they're kind of like a little shithead. Is when they're at their best.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't going to bring up Solo at this exact moment because we had another dog shit match that I wanted to talk about with Tiffy Stratz and Chelsea Green taking on B-Fab and Mitrin to just a dead silent crowd. My God.
Even with Tiffy there,
dude,
and Chelsea
was getting her ass beat for the entirety of the match, plus I think almost 2 commercial breaks. And Tiffy got the hot tag to almost 0 reaction.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, normally people are really hot for Chelsea regardless when she's out there because she just plays the crowd perfectly. And Tiffy has a natural aura about her where you just want to cheer for her. So that's bad.
Dude,
They were really bad.
Begging for reactions. And I'm not kidding. Like, there were several moments where Chelsea Green was trying to hype up the crowd and like literally asking for them to react to what she was about to do.
That's insane. Because normally when she's like, come on, people start hyping up.
No, this shit was just slow plotting nonsense that really didn't need to happen. It also really didn't need to have, B-Fab or Michin getting the win over these two. It doesn't, really? I mean, Jade came out there and interfered. So that's
okay.
Why it happened. But still, thankfully she got her wig fixed before she did that.
That's good. I'm glad she did, because that would have been awful if it happened again.
Yeah. There was also more of the same with Kiana James and Giulia because now they're enemies. It's just pointless. I don't like they did a recap before they had the Kiana James promo, and I'm just like, you can't do this to me. Where you can't have Kiana James being like, I am scorned because I was in your shadow. Meanwhile, the entirety of their pairing together, she's the one who got ring time and promo time.
It was really weird, wasn't it?
It's so bizarre to me.
Like, do you remember that, Walsh? Like, Kiana was the one who kept going out and wrestling in like Giulia's stead.
Yeah.
Over and over. Like, someone would start a rivalry, but it would be Kiana facing them. Now, she's not a bad wrestler. Like, there's nothing like that.
Enter Gandalf face. I have no memory of this place.
Exactly.
It was so weird back then. We were complaining about this. Is when Giulia had the U.S. champ belt the first time.
The first time, yeah. Even before that. Even the Elimination Chamber. Once again, I always call back to that. I'm like, why is she the one in there? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Just like it didn't make any sense for Solo to be making moves this week, okay? Mm-hmm. What he has a face-to-face backstage with Royce Keys, and he gets so heated for no reason. It's like he saw Jay's promo on Raw and said, oh, I gotta be that angry for no reason too.
Did he do the finger gun?
He didn't do the finger gun, but he got louder and yelled in faces for no reason.
Why would you yell at such a meaty man like Royce Keys? I would not want to scream in that man's face.
Mm-mm. I wouldn't either. I actually would be like, no, you're pretty cool, dude. Let's hang out. There was also a nice little welcome to SmackDown for Finn Balor in the form of R-Truth being like, oh, Judgment Day is back together. Me and Damian Priest are working on a new clubhouse. And he's so excited about the Judgment Day reuniting, even though Rhea's injured, unfortunately. But she's banged up, or I'm not exactly sure of what the exact words that they used at the top of the show, but it's like she's not around. That's what the story is. Yeah.
There was a headline yesterday that I saw.
I don't know.
I didn't get to read it. I worked 36 hours, so
it's not important, is what they're telling us. They're like, she's not going to be here. That's the story. That's it.
Maybe we'll get dual Judgment Days facing off.
Judgment Day Hollywood, Judgment Day Wolfpack. Been saying it for over a year now. Let's do it. Black and purple versus black and red, or red and purple.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Well, we gotta get some green in there too.
Why?
I don't know. I just wanted a different color in there.
Bring in the lizard guy.
Yeah. Oh, you can have Lyeska in like a little bandana.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right. Main event is men's King of the Ring match. Jey Uso facing off against LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Finn Balor. And it... Okay. Just... they did everything they could to make it look like Royce Keys is still a threat to fight him not getting the win here. Because they had all three of the other men in that match do everything they could to defeat Royce Keys, including teaming up together to put him through the table. They did the Shield TM table spot.
Mm-hmm. Where they put him through the announce desk.
Yeah, they put him through the announce desk.
Mm-hmm. They all pick him up together.
Yes.
Oh my.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that wasn't enough because obviously, to stop
for
him.
a little bit.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Yeah, it slowed him down. It's like if you were Kitty Pryde and you phase the Juggernaut, his feet into the ground. Like that's just going to slow him down for a moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But writing was kind of all on the wall there, where you think LA Knight's actually going to get a win here, and then Jey Uso does an Uso splash from the corner and sneaks the win.
So you're telling me there are 4 people in this match. 4.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
3 of them could really use this victory, and it would be really good for not only their careers but for storyline wise too.
Yeah.
And yet just one who doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a recurring theme in this tournament setting that we have on both sides of the divisions. Yeah.
Because I'm not going to lie to you. I would obviously love for Royce Keys to win. Just have him be like, you know what? All that crap y'all did wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Finn would have loved to have taken that because I'm liking Finn being out on his own. And I think continuing that storyline more in the ring as well would be great.
He's a solid choice for a title defense. He's going to put on a banger match that's going to make you believe, regardless of the story going into it.
Me, being the forever hopeful one, obviously would love an LA Knight push.
Like, we can't make the jokes about LA Knight being the Knicks of WWE because the Knicks actually won.
They did. He's now the Spurs.
No, he's not the Spurs. He's
The
who
Browns.
is it? I was gonna say the Milwaukee
The
Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks. Do the Bucks have a single ring?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
He could be a Grizzly. I don't think the Grizzlies do either, but they at least have a cool mascot. It's a bear.
I actually met one of the former players for the Grizzlies years ago. Not a big name by any means. Dude runs a gym in Illinois and like personal training stuff. Still, giant dude, giant dude. For
Makes
somebody,
sense.
yeah, it's for somebody that you're like, I don't remember you on TV ever because you played for the Grizzlies. But my God, impressive physical form, sir.
Did the Nuggets ever win?
Weren't they like an expansion team up until like the 70s?
I don't know, but I just remembered that the Nuggets were a team.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
The Charlotte Hornets even a team still?
Yes. They were the Charlotte Cougars or something, like Mountain Lions for a while there. And then they went back to being the Hornets like 5 years ago, I think.
I have an old school starter pullover jacket that's the Charlotte Hornets. And all that.
Yeah. I'm Googling longest droughts in sports history. So Cubs was 108 years.
Yep.
The Cleveland Guardians are currently the second longest drought in baseball history, 69 years. Okay, active.
Nice.
Arizona Cardinals, 79 years. Atlanta Hawks, 68 years. Sacramento Kings, 75 years. And the Toronto Maple Leafs at 59 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Pretty soon you'll be able to add the Indiana Bears to that.
I don't think Indiana can afford it.
And word on the street is Bears are moving.
Yeah, I'll see it when they actually fucking do it. I don't fucking care anymore.
Yeah. And, 2 years ago, they were definitely going to Addison.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah, we'll see how that actually plays out. Because everybody who's going to go to one of those games is just going to drive right back to Illinois because that's where everything is to do.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to stand the smell. Mind you, okay, I was on the Illinois subreddit when they were talking about how this is moving forward with that moving to Indiana.
Yeah.
Every single person talking about this also brought up the smell.
Yeah.
That Indiana has a very distinct smell. Like, I'm not the only one.
No. Because you have a nose. You have the ability to smell things.
Just stinks to all. It's the same smell everywhere too. Like, it doesn't leave your nostrils. That's the weirdest part about it.
Yeah, it
like,
lingers.
you put on cologne or something and you smell it on yourself for like, I don't know, like 10 seconds max probably before your nose gets used to it and you stop registering it as you sniff.
Mm-hmm.
Not with Indiana stink. You have to literally change clothes and shower 10 times before
Indiana
you stop smelling it.
Is like sand. Like, even after you get home and shower, you'll still find it places.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Always in the gooch.
Mm-hmm. It's a terrible place for it. Anyway, turning our attention to AEW action. Dynamite this week. Solid show overall.
Yeah.
But more importantly, really just said, hey, you all thought we were going to take our foot off the gas for Forbidden Door. you thought on, because this is what that show was about. This was all about setting up shit for Forbidden Door that you didn't know you needed, and now you have to be like, oh, this is must watch, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, it started off really great with the Jon Moxley facing off against Shane Taylor.
Absolutely. Love Shane Taylor getting TV time. He is one of those guys that is just like, oh yeah, he's on this roster and he's, usually in ROH. What's he doing here? Let me show you why he's here. And he puts on a fucking banger match, and it's Jon Moxley. And they were in Cincinnati, right?
Yes, I believe so.
I believe they were in Cincinnati.
Yes, they were.
Yeah. Just
rule. It was a fun time. It did make me miss Eddie Kingston. Because Shane Taylor kind of gives off a Eddie Kingston kind of vibe in the ring. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, where it's like, nobody told him that this is a work.
Yeah,
not supposed to actually hurt each other.
Some of those punches, I was like, brother, that was a pretty good punch, but that might have actually felt like something.
One of the best things about this show was the day of Moxley was doing like the local news network promotions.
Yes, I was about to bring this up.
Talking about he's giving instructions on how to gouge somebody's eye out on just local broadcast news.
The news reporter lady, man, you got to give her credit because she just went with it. She was like, "Oh, is that how you do it?" He's like, "Yeah, it's not about pushing, or it's not about jamming your thumb in. It's about pulling. You got to pull the skull towards your thumb, and it just right in." It was so funny, and she's straight faced the whole time, Walsh. Straight face. She looks at the camera a couple times, like, "Am I in danger?" But other than that, when she's looking at him, she's all smiles like, "Yeah, you're right. That's a perfect way to actually pop someone's eye out."
Yeah, the voice over the radio is keep going, keep going.
Me and Christina, okay, but right before this match started, I'm telling Christina about that spot. I'm like, that was so weird, but this is just Mox kind of weird. And then we're watching the match, and he goes to try and pop out Shane Taylor's eyes, and I'm like, oh, that's why he did that promo on there. Now it all links together.
Mox is the funniest psycho. He cracks me the fuck up because he's so crazy sometimes.
He tried it two times against Shane Taylor. Once with one hand, and then he tried twice with both hands, or once with both hands. And Shane was eventually able to get out of it, but god damn, is it a fucking great match, man. Yeah,
it was a great match. Moxley gets the win. No big surprise there. The big surprise is the rest of STP coming out to put the boots to Mox. And the rest of the Death Riders mixing it up. So, okay. That's how we're going now. Okay, we're getting some more faction on faction action. Let's go.
The kendo stick spot on Marina was that looked rough. That looked like that fucking hurt. Also, the entrance for Mox when they start outside and work their way in, literally outside Walsh, not like just outside of the area, but outside the building. Yeah, and they get up to where the entrance portion is for the actual ring and seating area, and some guy blocks Marina Shafir. He's like, "You can't enter in here, woman." And she was like, "Oh, okay, well, whatever." She does this and turns around. It was so funny.
Oh god!
I was expecting her to start beating his ass and go out there anyways, dude.
Just grab him, just judo throw his ass to the ground.
Right?
But she's like, I don't actually want to get sued, so I'm not going to do that. I don't know if this dude understands what he walked into.
Oh god, it was so funny.
That's so funny.
The Death Riders got overwhelmed. STP literally overwhelmed them and then walked off laughing. Even a dude in a half-cut shirt. I mean, laughing.
Yeah. I think part of that is because Pac was getting prepared for his match, which was following immediately after this versus Mark Briscoe.
Yeah.
And hell yeah.
Banger fucking match.
Pac's insane. Mark Briscoe is just infectious with his enthusiasm. And these two just are like, hey, we're two class wrestlers. Let's put on a fire ass match because Mark Briscoe's got to build to his match versus MJF.
I think highlight was that brainbuster on the chair of this match. That was gnarly and looked disgusting.
Yeah. I mean,
you forget how well Briscoe can adapt to other wrestlers.
I think people forget that Briscoe can just go at a drop of a hat. Like, you just turn it on like that. Let's book. And this is a great way to tease what happens post-match, because Mark Briscoe gets the win. He gets the mic and he says, I'm talking to Tony Khan. I'm getting my title shot one way or another. And one way we're going to do that is you're going to give it to me if we do a 6-man tag match in a steel cage. I'm going to get my team. You get your team, Max. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm happy for this. And
excuse me, sir? Are you kidding me? Steel cage, Mark Briscoe, MJF. Are we going to conglomerate? Are we going to get a conglomeration versus, as is queued up later in the show, with MJF approaching Don Callis with a briefcase full of cash to hire his boys?
Oh my dude, that spot is so funny. Oh my fucking god.
Because
also,
he kept his teeth. He kept his teeth this week.
Yeah, thank you. God damn. He knew what I was gonna say, Walsh.
Sorry, I just know things. That's what I do.
God, it's not okay. All of you at home, this was not. We didn't talk about this beforehand before we started recording. So like, he had no, like, we didn't have any collection of me gonna be saying this. So the fact that he could just steal it from me like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like MJF stealing an entire commercial break for his entrance.
God damn it! I'm getting mad now because I was gonna bring that up too, everybody.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah. You know what, Derek? We can talk about stealing things, but one thing we can definitely talk about is Orange Cassidy stealing Andrade's gimmick in his match. These two.
Yeah.
Okay, Walsh. I want you to sit here and just like bask in this moment for a minute here, because Andrade and Orange Cassidy are facing off, and Andrade is doing his gimmick where he's taking off his pants because he's the hottest man in the world, and he wants to like tease people before he dresses down for them, strips bare to his little skivvies. And Orange Cassidy, he's always got to tease the pockets. He's got to tease the pockets. Well, what happens here is after Andrade strips down to his little tidy briefs, showing off his package, Orange Cassidy goes to tease his pockets, but instead of putting his hands in his pockets, he strips off his pants to reveal a second pair of pants. 2 pairs of pants.
That's just smart.
It's great. And never mind that these two have fantastic chemistry in the ring, but they also are doing the comedy in this. And then they also tie in Andrade's gimmick of, I'm going to go take a selfie with some hot babe at ringside. But no, wait, Leo Rush is here doing his freaky solemn and both Andrade and Orange Cassidy have to do a moment with him.
I love when Orange Cassidy does it because it's just playing right off of him being absolutely petrified of Leo Rush. He's like, I saw the picture after the fact. So funny.
Oh, perfectly framed too. Also gotta love like Andrade and Leo Rush both having like matching catchphrases almost of like Andrade being like, how you know? And Leo Rush being like, he knows. Like, how you know? Just back and forth. Somehow this silliness doesn't take away from both of them just tearing the house down too.
Yeah, this was a pay-per-view level match. AEW's been doing that a lot though, where your Dynamite just has these barn burner matches going on all the time.
Like Dynamite has all like the hype matches, and then Collision has all like the sickos coded shit, where it's just like real raps,
your fucking deep cut shit,
and like your classic shit too. Which talk a little bit about what I saw on Collision later on, but before that, my God, we're doing some Owen Hart tournament stuff. Women's side, Sky Blue facing Maya World, who was filling in for Saray, I believe, was the one. Yeah, she was I thought it was gonna be somebody else, but then Tony Khan like, oh hey, no, we're gonna do something different here. Maya World, who just lost her brother on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And was like,
my condolences.
Yeah. The guy who introduced her into wrestling and just like the reason why she's in this business, going out here, putting on a damn good tournament match and also getting the fuck.
Her suplexes are out of this world, man. Like they're well within Maya World. But holy shit, they're clean. That suplex pin that she did was insane, absolutely insane looking, and the bridge she made with it,
The
just perfect
jackknife
arch.
bridge for the finish was near picture perfect. Like the two of them, like it wasn't the smooth action that we got from these two. This was the no, we're trying to make this look real and hurt type of action, and it worked.
It was a good match. I really liked it, and so did my little pup, because she kept hearing herself doing stuff on the screen. So
yeah,
she's like, "Oh, I won!
Oh yay me! Yay.
Now I get a T word." She's in my lap. I can't actually say the word.
No,
so.
you can't. No, she'd bite you for not giving her one if you said the word. I know how it works.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway,
like
speaking of
them
blood,
after
though.
midnight.
Oh God.
Speaking of blood, speaking of feeding things after midnight,
tell you
men's
something
own
later.
heart tournament semifinal, Swerve Strickland, Brody King. Let's hook. Jesus Christ.
I love this match. This was great.
This
was absolutely great. At no point did I know who's going to win.
At no point did I know who was going to win. At no point was I, drawn away from the screen. The entirety was so physical. Forgot that this is technically a rematch between the two of these guys.
Yeah, technically, yeah. This is a rematch. This is a redoing, because Swerve, the last time they faced off, did like basically an Alabama slam to Brody King out on the concrete. So,
oh God, the spot with the exposed turnbuckle and Brody King getting kicked in the face in the corner against that turnbuckle looked
blood.
Yeah,
for days, Walsh. For days, his face went right into the exposed metal part. I love
how like the de facto chant for Brody King is still ice.
Yep.
Like we're not letting that go. That's just what it is. Perfect.
It's awesome. And so spoilers, I guess. Strickland wins. He beats Brody. The way that it's done though, Brody King doesn't look weak. Like he just looks like after that turnbuckle spot, there was no coming back. I mean, which is fine. It was good storytelling.
With how much blood there was, it makes sense. I mean, most dangerous man in AEW, as was decided by their match, is the way it should go. And Brody King, he's still a contender in my opinion. You can throw him out there whenever you want.
Yeah. Oh God, dude. Honestly, they need to strap him up for real. But I enjoyed a lot with the finish here, where Brody's standing there, Walsh, and he's kind of like wobbling around, and Swerve has climbed up to the top rope and is just waiting. And instead of waiting for him to fully turn around, he's like, fuck this. He just stomps him from the air. Yeah. And then comes back and stomps him a second time.
All from the blind. Yeah.
So Brody's taking this stomping without knowing when Swerve is coming at him. It just great, dude. It was so good.
That's how you know they're real good friends, because they're doing sick shit to each other. Like, I'm gonna hit you when you're not looking at all.
God damn, if you're gonna close a show, these two, you got to. Like, this was such a way to end Dynamite.
And now we have the Owen Hart tournament final set for Forbidden Door. Will Ospreay taking on Swerve. Okay, that's one banger of a match that we got set. We're gonna have MJF and Mark Briscoe in a steel cage. Hell yes. Surprise, surprise. Kenny Omega's doing a match at Forbidden Door. Who's he facing? Zack Sabre Jr. What?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? The crazy British octopus that does weird technical shit that you don't expect facing off the goat of all goats, Kenny Omega, is going to be weird as fuck. I'm here for it.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. Oh,
now,
God.
I know you want to talk about Collision. I didn't get to watch it because I was passed out. I worked 36 hours, got home at like 5:30, and was asleep by like 6:30. So
yeah, here's what it was. It was there was some tune-up matches in here. It was Kenny Omega doing a quick little tune-up, little sub 5-minute match against Bad Dude Tito, who is a faction partner of Zack Sabre Jr. Basically,
okay.
We're doing two things at once. We're setting up that like, oh hey, Kenny is getting in gear for this match against ZSJ, and we're also gonna have one of his guys get some TV time. Totally acceptable. There was a quick little match between, well, not little, it was like almost 10 minutes of Shida versus Zeta Steel, because we're building up the survival, the fittest for the TBS championship, because that's been vacated. So we're setting the stage for who the top contenders are for there. Then we get a tag team match of the Rascals, Desmond Xavier, Zachary Wentz, taking on some local talent, just to remind people, like, hey, you know, the Rascals are class, and they're going to be coming for somebody's tag titles in the future. We're just reminding people that we're here. And also, Myron Reed is facing off Kevin Knight next. So let's just, like, give them a moment to hype up their boy before he has his match. You know, good shit.
I like those kind of like lead-ins, just one after the other. Like, here you go, just throw it at you.
Yeah. We also had Athena doing another squash match. Just being like, she wants to stay in gear for the Owen tournament. She doesn't want to, like, lose a step because she's come close too many times before. So she's just like, I'm staying in fighting shape. That's all this was. Then we had a quick little tag match. Remind people, the Dogs and the Bucks got beef. So they're just going to face off each other and just have a bit of, like, let's have a party in the tag team division for a little bit here.
As you do.
Yeah. More TBS title action stuff. Julia Hart is defeated by Persephone. She took a big loss after her loss in the Own, so diverted.
Nice.
Yep. Then we get another party match in the form of fucking Jake Doyle taking on Speedball. And Speedball, whew, I mean, if you're going to lose big, and that's what happened.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, he threw it all out there, but Jake Doyle gets the fuck in. And then, as was teased on Dynamite, Cincinnati Street Fight, Death Riders taking on Shane Taylor Promotions. Just, let's go.
Alex just came up with a new great game. Cincinnati Street Fighter.
Do you compete for Skyline Chili?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I would do that now. Are you kidding me? Dude, does it win or lose? Do I get a spoon?
Yeah, but it's plastic.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. There is one thing from the show on Dynamite that I want to put over big, though, was we had a moment backstage post-win last week with Will Ospreay where he's given, like, big ups to the Death Riders for getting them there, and then Alex Windsor, like, rushes in fresh off of her loss in the Owen tournament, and, like, they just, like, it was a real moment that they sold perfectly. Like, the emotion of her losing and his priorities being like her was great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
hell yeah. I gotta watch Collision still. I want to, so I plan on it.
Yeah. Oh man. Solid.
Better than watching the orange one celebrating his own birthday with greased up men beating each other to death.
I mean, let's face it, nobody's gonna fucking watch that anyway. It's on fucking Paramount Plus.
Ew.
Yeah.
Thank you, Walsh. Thank you. That's how I felt internally. I didn't know how to express it.
Yeah, I don't have the vocabulary for that shit.
Yeah, it's ugh. Like it's not something that you can put into words. It's just repulsion. Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, there's nobody having a better week than Danhausen. I think we can all agree on that. But
agreed.
There's still some good stuff going on.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, it's just Danhausen. He's on a hot streak right now, and good for him. Like they're like, let's keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, dude, what more can you want? You're more over than anybody else in the company. You're moving more merch, and you're being asked to be on TV everywhere. And
I want a main event belt on him.
He's undefeated. He's got 9 victories since he signed. 0 losses. He is undefeated. He's the longest undefeated streak in WWE right now. More than Oba Femi.
What's the longest undefeated streak in the history of WWE?
Asuka.
Oh, that's a hard one to beat. Okay,
yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah,
never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Can we have him unify the belts?
It depends on how much Roman wants to work over the next 12 months.
So
You
pretty
can't-
quickly.
Mhm.
You can't have Danhausen unify the belts because then no one will have any belts. He'll just be like, "These are mine." No.
he won't give
But
them
think
back.
about it. Think about it. He gets both belts,
Mhm.
and then every single time he's on TV now, we cut to the entranceway of people coming in for the show, and he's taking all of their belts.
He's taking all their literal belts,
Uh-huh.
so nobody's pants
cash.
stay up.
Yep.
He's just robbing people. He's just robbing people. He's going through the locker room, sorting through their bags, taking wallets and belts
Mm-hmm.
and shoelaces. He's taking everybody's shoelaces.
Just the left shoe, though.
Yeah.
That's the final step.
Mm-hmm. God.
So they go to everybody's like kicking and yelling, like, yeah, and then there's these shoes flying off,
Mm-hmm.
pants dropping.
Better. I just have him run away. Go ahead, chase me with one shoe at.
Was it? Who was it? Was it Ethan Page who, if you watched closely when he got speared, you could see him subtly reconfigure his loafers so that they would fly off when he got hit? Was that him?
I believe so. Yeah,
'Cause
his
he
penny
was-
loafers or whatever,
yeah,
the
he
white
was
ones.
like, he was like stepping on the heels of them so that they would
Yeah.
fly off.
Uh-huh. It's the little things, you
Yeah,
know?
such a smart choice. God damn.
It's a great detail. It's memorable.
Mm-hmm. Oh God! Speaking of memorable, if you remembered anything that we said on this episode, remember like, comment, share, subscribe, do all engagement, hit all the buttons. We really appreciate it. Hit the links in the description below for our merch store, nightoffpod.com/store, our Discord, our subreddit, all the fun places you can find us online at nightoffpod everywhere. The only thing you can left to do is say Nixon 5.
Good night, everybody.
Buenas noches, night shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mayor Muslim, my bagel Jewish, my Christian Dior, my city's united, Nixon 5.